Hi everyone. Today I'm going to share with you a tea recipe that I have discovered recently. I went to the store and I saw kumquats on sale and I didn't really know much about them, so I thought I'd grab them. And they look like this. They're basically little tiny oranges, and I tried one raw and it was like super bitter, so I decided why not make like a tea out of it. I really like orange as an addition to tea with some herbs or maybe even some black tea if I'm tired. So today I'm going to make a lavender ginger kumquat tea. So the first thing I want to do is work on these kumquats. So what I'm going to do is take a knife, a small one, just like a paring knife, and kind of shave, and these are washed, by the way. Always wash your produce, it's important. But I'm going to shave away the midsection of the skin. And the skin, the top layer, this orange, has this beautiful fragrance, and that's where the oil is. That's where orange essential oil comes from, and things like that. So I also like to take away, there's a little, little knob right here, and this one on the back isn't too terrible. So I just get that away, because I like to chew on these afterwards. And they do have little seeds in them, but it's not a big deal to eat a seed once in a while. So then I just cut it in half, and I'm going to throw it in my mug. And I'm just going to take this long piece and kind of tear it up to break it up a little more. And I'll do that with 3 of them. So let me just get these ready. And yeah, so kumquats, I looked it up, and there's a lot of recipes online. A lot of marmalades are made out of them. Addition to salads I've seen that I thought was a good idea. Even like a kumquat lemonade type thing, or a kumquat aid looked pretty nice, even just as an addition to water. People dry them out. There's a lot. I mean, I feel like anything you can do with a citrus fruit, you can probably do with these. So we're on the last one right here. I'm going to rip that up, cut that in half. Oh, and I left a little nub in that other one, but that's okay. Okay. And again, all your waste that we have right here, compost. And I think I'm going to do a video on compost, because I think it's like this weird gray area for some people. It's just something I grew up with. Okay, so now we're working on the ginger. This is organic ginger. It's important to buy these things organic because they are roots. They grow in the soil. If the soil is contaminated, that's what's going to be in here. So it's important to get organic root vegetables, especially, and really just anything. So I'm going to cut a small piece like this, and I'm going to peel the skin off, and we're going to put this through a garlic press. And this is a little fibrous, I've found. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's easy to get through, but I find that they're slightly fibrous, so putting it through a small garlic press can be difficult, and you kind of lose the actual ginger. You get some juice, but you lose the actual ginger chunks, which I really do enjoy in the tea, because they make for a nice crunch, and they aid in, the flavor of the ginger. So I'm going to cut these up into small little cubes. Just about like this. Okay, so we'll do that. And let me turn on this to boil water. I have water boiling behind me in a ceramic pot. I'm big on doing and cooking and heating things in ceramic or ceramic coated cast iron, which I believe that is, because the metal I just can't get with. It just makes me feel weird. I feel like heavy metals are coming out into my food, so I don't like that. So here's a garlic press if you've never seen one. This one, I feel like we've had it since I was a kid. It's handy, it works well, so you can really get any type that you have. So I'm going to put about half of that in there and squeeze this through. It's got a lot of juice with that. And I think you could see there's some garlic, or I'm sorry, the ginger coming out, and I just shaved that off with my knife. Just give it a nice one last squeeze to get any juice out. Then you have like the really fibrous part that's not going to go through left in the ginger. Excuse my dog, she's whining because we didn't run around outside, which I plan on doing later because it's beautiful out today, and that's one reason why I decided to make a nice citrusy tea to honor this beautiful sunlight we've been having. Alright, so last part of the ginger. Got some juice. And got this. So, that's good for the ginger. Smells delicious. Alright, that looks good. Now, before I add my my lavender, I'm going to just kind of, I guess you would call macerate this. So I'm basically just pounding it down, getting the juice out of the kumquats, kind of bruising it a little bit. And, you know, I guess I kind of just, it's hard to see, there's a sun, but I'm just really just pressing down and just focusing on getting juice out, bruising the skins. Kind of, you know, it's not to really cut into anything, but you know, you gotta remember there's little pockets of juice in here that we want out because that's good for our tea. So right now we got orange ginger, and this would be good alone, but I think I'm gonna add some lavender. Lavender is amazing. I love it so much. It's great for stress. If you use the oil like I do, it's great for your skin, just relaxation, everything. A lot of benefits. And the actual herb, alright, so that's good. The actual herb doesn't smell so much like the oil. It smells a little rosemary. I shall show it to you. I didn't grab one with, usually there's like a little flower on top, which I love. It's a purpley type thing. So anyway, these come on, it's a hard stick, so you don't really want that in there. So you could just peel the sprigs off into the cup. And looks good. Get the little stragglers here. Okay. And that's also organic. You could find that in any health food store. And we're going to want to do the same. I found that rosemary, or I'm sorry, lavender. It looks a lot like rosemary, so that's why I get it confused in my head. But this is a kind of a dry herb, so I found that you really got to bruise it to make sure when the heat hits it, the benefits are really going to come out. So I just keep bruising away. Like this. And I bought a mortar and pestle, and I thought that maybe I could use that with fresh herbs, but I found that it's really not. It's kind of, I think it's made more for dry herbs, because when you do it with the fresh, the liquid that we want stays in there. So I don't know. I use it for the dry herbs. Alrighty, so we got that done. And so this is it for the tea base. So now I'm just going to add the boiling water and just fill that up. It's really fragrant. It's beautiful too. Okay, so we got that. And what I like to do, and I'll be right there, I like to actually cover this to keep the steam in. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side while this kind of brews up. And another thing that I add to it is what goes with tea is, so here I just wanted to show you the difference between raw honey and regular organic honey. Now what raw is just unfiltered. It still has bee pollen and the propolis in it, I think that's how you say it, which is part of the beehive. And this is great for just general health and allergies. Seriously, I tell you, it helped me personally with allergies. There was a year since I started ingesting the raw honey that, you know, I've had to take allergy pills all my life. So this has kind of helped me, and you know, last year was the first year where I did not have to take one allergy pill, and that's really amazing that this can do it. And it makes sense too, because it's kind of like a local honey gives you what you need, kind of creates those antibodies against what we're allergic to. So here I have this nice one. I just bought this the other day. It's in a nice little jar right here. I'm probably going to keep, but it's organic raw honey, unfiltered, and it has all the benefits of raw honey. And you kind of see, nice smell to it. Kind of has that crystallized type appearance. That's all the propolis and the pollen in there, and I want to eat it. And just as a contrast, this is organic honey. This is still good. It's, you know, it's been filtered and pasteurized, so it's been heated. And you could see there's kind of a translucency to it. It's in plastic, which I'm not a big fan of. And this doesn't have as many benefits as the raw unfiltered does. This probably does not have any, well, I know it doesn't have any sort of benefits that the pollen gives, because since the heating of the pasteurization probably killed that off. So anyway, that's just my spiel on honey for you. Yeah, so basically I'm going to add this to that after it cools a bit, because again, with the pasteurization and the heat, heat denatures things. It just makes it, I'm not sure what happens to honey besides it just losing its effectiveness when it's heated, but some things, like certain types of oils, and I'll do a video on that when I talk about coconuts. And next, certain oils, when they heat, they turn into, they oxidize, and it causes problems in the system with free radicals and stuff. So I'll get you updated on that next time. But as for now, yeah, so here's the kumquat lavender ginger tea. I am going to go outside and enjoy this with my dog, who is wanting to go outside so bad, and as am I, to soak up this beautiful sun. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed and beautiful day.